everyone. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are here to do the 2024 annual prediction for the sign of Gemini. I've already pre-shuffled and Spirit has already presented 12 cards of energy and 12 cards for messages and one overarching energy card for the year. I know 2023 was a struggle for some of you that was out there, and you're very much looking to 2024, so let's see what Spirit has in store for you. All right, overarching energy for 2024, Angel of Love. So this tells me everything that has happened in the last year, in 2023, is going to make you stronger going into 2024 because you are going to have a new perspective on how you view things moving forward. So I really feel that it's going to be, you're going to have a lot of love, compassion, empathy for maybe others that may be struggling, or understanding for the struggles that you have gone through for the year. So let's go ahead and see what January holds for Gemini. So for Gemini, you got the Goddess of the Moon, and what the Goddess of the Moon is intuition. It's all about your energy and your intuition and listening to your gut as far as what messages you may be receiving, because it's all about your intuition. You also got goals, and goals is progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. So this is very strong. This is a very, very encouraging month for you, Gemini, especially when you look back on 2023 as far as what you achieved, what you didn't achieve, or things didn't manifest quite the way that you had anticipated. So January is almost, it's a reset. Reset is the word that came to me. So really doing some reflection on 2023 when January rolls around, and set yourself some goals. Write them out for what you want to achieve through the year, and be as specific as you can as you're moving forward. And then as the year progresses, check to see how many of those goals you have actually achieved. So as we're moving into February, you got the third chakra. This is your gut. This is intuition. This is very similar, same energy as what the Goddess of the Moon is, and that's your intuition. And your third chakra, that is your gut. This is additional confirmation of making sure that you are listening to what your gut is telling you, listening to what messages Spirit is sending to you, and really listening to what those messages are, and understanding them. Because for clarifier, you also got the firecracker, and that is positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. And this is really additional confirmation that as you are moving through this year, listening to what the messages, being open to receiving those messages, and really listening to what your gut tells you to lean one way or the other is going to be very important. So how are you wrapping up the first quarter of the year? And you got the Angel of Strength. Cannot get much more strong or positive as you are rounding out the first quarter. So it's first quarter of the year is really going to be quarter of reflection, of listening. Did I listen to my gut? What is my gut telling me as I am moving, as I'm closing out the first quarter of the year? Because you also got love, and love surrounds you in all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. And the Angel of Love was your overarching energy for the entire year. And by the end of March, I really feel you are going to have a very good or solid understanding of how to move forward, but you're also going to have an understanding of why things may have happened for you in 2023 the way that they did, because you are going to be making significant changes as far as how you are moving forward, because you are letting go of things that don't serve you, because you're moving forward with very positively and embracing things with love. So how are we starting off April and the second quarter of the year? You have your seventh chakra. People, I cannot make this up. I do not know what spirit has popped out as far as the cards, but your seventh chakra, which is Archangel Uriel, tells you to make sure that your crown chakra, your seventh chakra, is open to receive messages from spirit. So this is going to be a lot of self-discovery, self-reflection, gut instinct, really keeping that open. By the time April rolls around, you close out that first quarter, you are going to be willing and ready to receive those messages from spirit, because they also gave you judgment. And soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. And that is what we just talked about as far as the first quarter is going on, transpired. And that is really looking back on that self-reflection for the past year as far as what you have done the first quarter and how you want to proceed with 2024. So as far as May rolls around, they gave you a contract. Now, I will tell you, this card did pop out in my pre-shuffle. And contract is really about finding what you are willing to do in order to move forward, okay? Because your message is transformation. You are breaking chains. You are breaking old habits. You are moving forward. You are letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, Gemini, because reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. This is making an internal or a self-contract of what you want to do and how the person you want to be and how you want to move forward. I really feel the whole first half of 2024 for you, Gemini, and we're going to see how this is going to wrap up for you, is really about that inner reflection, things that have happened to you over the 2023 and how you are manifesting in 2024. So let's see how you are wrapping up the first half of 2024 in June is Man Holding a Heart. And this is how your people that are surrounding you are embracing the new you. And it's very, very positive because they are seeing how much you are doing on yourself, on working as you are moving forward, because you also got the star as your message for this. And the hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. I really feel that you had something to learn that may have transpired in 2023 and filtered over into 2024. And the first half of the year is really doing that internal self-reflection of actions, behaviors, things that have happened that you need to let go with love and embrace the new positive energy as it is coming in, because it's going to be a very transformational first half of the year, Gemini. And it's really going to be a lot of internal soul searching, shadow work of really letting things go and embracing the new and embracing the messages and the positivity and really opening yourself up for that law of attraction. So as you're starting off the second half of the year, you got the Magician in the Mirror. And this is all about transformation. It's all about manifesting what you want and how you want it to come into fruition. And your seventh chakra really helps you do that when you keep that seventh chakra open and listening to those messages from spirit. That is really going to show you as you're going into the second half of the year how this is all manifesting. Because you got the moon. This is moon energy. This is the goddess of the moon coming right back in again, saying, okay, you've done your soul searching. You've identified what you want to do, how you want to do it, how you want it to manifest. Keep your intuition open. Keep that seventh chakra open. You need to make sure that you are continually listening to your gut. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move forward, move ahead confidently. So this is coming in again as a reminder to you, Gemini, that you really need to keep that intuition, that thought process positive and open, and let things go that don't serve you with love, because that is going to help that law of attraction bring in that positivity and help you manifest things the way that they are meant to, in a positive and loving way. So let's see what August has for you. Appreciation. And this is really going back and saying, okay, I've learned all of this stuff, and now I understand the reason as to why it was meant. Okay. And now I appreciate the lessons that I have learned, or the things that have happened to me, because had they not happened to me, I wouldn't appreciate where I am today. And that's what August is really all about, because you got the plane. And this is really coming into that self-discovery, because a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. And this is all about that manifestation and that transformation that is starting to take place in the second half of the year, because you're going to start appreciating things in a new way. So as you're rounding out the third quarter in September, you have happy family. This is where everything is coming together. This is where everybody is recognizing and seeing how this new positive energy is coming through you, Gemini. And I really feel that you are going to start off the last quarter of the year in a very, very different state than what you ended 2023 in, because you have the snake that popped out. And this is not a bad omen by any means, okay? So your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Be careful. You had intuition starting out in January, coming back in July, and then coming into the end of the third quarter. What this tells me is be careful as you are moving into to not slip back into old habits, not slip back into old thought processes, because you are starting to wonder and kind of be like, okay, is this really working? Is this really manifesting positively, all of this work? And the answer is yes. Because the Spirit is telling you through this entire reading so far, this is all about your intuition. This is all about understanding who you are, where you want to be, and really emitting that positive energy, that positive thought process for that law of attraction to come into play. And it's just giving you a word of caution. Make sure you don't slip back into old habits. Once you let them go, just let them go. Okay, so how are you finishing out the final quarter of the year in October, Gemini? Attachment. We just talked about this for September, Gemini. Don't let old habits resurface. Don't let old thought processes, behaviors resurface. This is very much self-work in progress. It takes time. It takes energy. It constantly takes that, having that in the forefront of your mind, that you want to change your thought process. You want to change the energies that you are sending out, so that you can receive things in a positive way, and things can positively manifest for you. So really, at this time of the year in September and October, Spirit is saying, don't slip back into old habits, because you have done so much work to get yourself to this point, Gemini, because you also got the thorns. Okay, again, I can't make this up. These are the cards, then the way the Spirit has presented them to you. Don't slip back into old habits. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future. So what is going to happen in September and October around that time is something may trip you up. That something may come up, or a situation may happen to where you're like, here we go again. All of this stuff is just happening all over again. All of this work, is just a bunch of crap. It happened. No, it didn't. You need to see how the situation happened and learn from it. What did Spirit mean for you to learn during this time? Don't slip back into old habits. Keep the positive energy and all the work that you've done this year going. Okay, so how is November coming in? The thinking woman. This is self-reflection. This is self-reflection. This is inner thinking, inner positive shadow work of continuing this, because you may have a slight setback in September and October, Gemini. But this is where Spirit is coming in with the thinking woman, saying, make sure you do that inner self-reflection. Let go of things that don't serve you. Let old habits go that don't help you, and keep those positive energies and those new positive habits in your life, because they are manifesting towards something very transformational. Okay? Because you also got the world. And this is all of this work for the entire year. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Okay? As you are closing out the year, look back on where you were a year ago and how you are today in November, towards the end of the year. Look back at a year from now, look and where you are today. The transformation is going to be significant for you, Gemini, because how you're finishing out the year, fifth chakra, archangel, and this is your communication, and this is really how you are vocalizing the messages, the intentions, the manifestation of all of this, because you got marriage at the very end of the year and you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. In this instance, this does not necessarily mean marriage as matrimony. Remember, okay, you got contract at the end of the first half of the year. You also got marriage, which in a sense is also a contract, okay, in a sense, with another individual or with yourself. So this is just reconfirmation that the contract and the promises that you make to yourself, you need to see, because they will come into fruition by the end of the year. So a lot of this internal work that you are seeing, that you are working on for the entire year, you are going to see it. It's all going to come together by the end of 2024, Gemini. I know 23 was a rough year for a lot of you that are out there, but the transformation and the manifestation that is going to take place over 24 is going to be miraculous. So pay attention to how you feel and the things that are going on at the end of 2023, because by the end of 2024, it's going to be a completely different situation. And that law of attraction and that positivity is truly going to come in for you by the end of the year. All right, that is your 2024 yearly predictions from Spirit for messages. I will be popping in each month to give additional clarifiers on each of these months as you are progressing throughout the year. So please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we will see you back here next time, Gemini. Take care.